Hey, what is going on YouTube? So today we got some more juicy news around the Golden State Warriors, man. So this is crazy. So the other day we just got reports of Draymond and Jordan Poole getting into like an argument, and it said that Draymond forcefully struck Jordan Poole. But today we got we got video footage of the incident, which honestly I never thought was gonna happen, bro. Like, this is crazy how this kind of stuff got leaked. Definitely shouldn't have got leaked. Whoever the staff member or members who let it leak out or even gave it to TMZ, they got to get fired or something, bro. You can't let stuff like this happen, man. But we gonna watch this video together, react to it, and just see how stuff unfolded. Let me put it full screen for y'all. All right, there's Draymond right there. He right behind Steph. Steph is there. Who else there? I don't know anyone else on that team, bro. I just see Steph, Draymond, and Jordan Poole over there in the gray. Draymond starts walking up to him. Chest bumps him, man. Jordan Poole pushes back and bam, bro. Bro, I'm just saying that looks messed up, bro. Like, you can, oh my god, bro. Like, it looked like he knocked him out. It dead ass looked like he knocked him out, bro. Like, look at this. I'll pause it right. Bang, bro. Like, damn, bro. He got folded too. So obviously you clearly see Draymond. He walks up to Jordan Poole. They obviously having some little beef beforehand. Definitely talking to each other, jawing at each other. You clearly see Draymond jawing. Jordan Poole definitely saying some shit. Draymond takes offense to something, bro. Starts walking up to him. Chest bumps him right here. And then we see Jordan Poole push back. Alright, this is the thing about these players, though. Yes, they're in the NBA. But when you're a man and you become hostile with another man, Jordan Poole should have known not to push Draymond. Yes, Draymond took a cheap shot at him, punched him. Should have never done that. No one should ever be doing that to a teammate. That's some messed up shit. But Jordan Poole got to know how to react to these situations, know how to calm down and just let it blow by and just not even react. Let Draymond do Draymond things and just take a step back. Compose yourself, man. And don't escalate things. But by pushing back, you escalating things. And that's the problem with what Jordan Poole did. Draymond should have never punched him right there. That's really bad, bro. Really bad. But Jordan Poole gotta know that man to man, you can't be pushing another man. Because then it becomes a fight. Who knows what Jordan Poole was saying to Draymond that made him react like this, but it should never get to this. It should never get to this. And Draymond's gonna face some dude. I personally think they're gonna let go of Draymond or he might just leave. There's been a lot of speculation of, why he punched him. Like, why did he walk up to him? Why did he get so heated? Why did Draymond feel the need to retaliate in such a way? And so Stephen A. Smith, Jalen Rose, they talked about it. So let's just watch this clip together, because this kind of makes sense. At the end of the day, this really makes sense, and it really has to do with the Golden State Warriors contracts, how they're gonna get paid, and who's valuable and who's not valuable, who's an asset and who's not an asset. All right, let's watch this
I
together,
don't
though.
think it's as secure as it used to be, but it's not because of incidences like this. These kind of things happen. Draymond Green, without knowing anything that transpired other than what we've heard, Draymond Green knows he had to have been wrong. You don't sit up there and punch a dude in the face and damn near knock him out because that much I heard. You don't do something like that, and he knows he was wrong. That's why he apologized.
Yeah.
Having said that, the shaky ground stems from this reality. Over the last 4 years, Draymond Green has averaged less than double digits in points and rebounds, and he shot less than 30% from three-point range.
Tell me how he's valuable now to the Warriors. Tell me how
He's 32. He's going to be
a 32-year-old man scoring single-digit points, averaging single-digit points over the last 4 seasons, and single-digit rebounds. This man plays power forward. Yes, I know he facilitates on offense, but on defense, he plays power forward. To average single-digit rebounds for the last 4 years and single-digit points for the last 4 years. You know how Charles Barkley be saying it? Triple single. He's on to something, bro. He's on to something because that's what Draymond be averaging. It clearly shows. And he's getting old. So how valuable really is Draymond Green compared to Jordan Poole, an up-and-coming star in the league? I got hair in my mouth, man. Shit. But an up-and-coming star in the league. Just won a chip. You know, he's getting better and better every season.
33 years of age in March, and the Golden State Warriors are loaded. So you know what this is about. The league is youthful, young, spry, fresh legs, and what have you, with guys that can play and produce, even if they're young and they're feeling themselves because they're champions, all right? That's stuff that comes along with basketball, which is why Draymond...
I like what he said. That's what comes along with basketball. Because it does, bro. You can't let, these young players who get confidence and an ego and cocky because they're winning games and winning these big games in general, making the playoffs, winning a chip. Just because they get like that, you can't fault them for it, because that's just what comes with basketball, man. Every time you see a young player accomplish something, they boast about it. That's what they're fun to do. They all do it. So it just comes with it, man. So if that's what happened between Draymond and Jordan Poole, if Jordan Poole was yapping about being this, being that, maybe saying he's better than Draymond, maybe he's saying Draymond ain't shit, I don't know. Draymond's got to take it, bro. It comes with basketball, bro. People talk shit. Teammates talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they do.
Draymond would be the first to tell anybody that his behavior was inexcusable. But in the end, what this comes down to is any kind of shaky ground he's on is because he's getting paid $25 million. He's got a player option for next year at $27 million. You're the Golden State Warriors. You know that he's looking for big-time dollars for a lengthy extension, and you're going to ask yourself, what is he capable of at age 34, 35, 36, etc. That's how they're going to look at him and look at the personnel. And so what he's got to do is that feistiness that he showed towards Jordan Poole, he has to show it towards the opposition, and he has to up his play offensively to remind the Golden State Warriors of how valuable he can be, because we already know what he is defensively.
Jalen, how valuable?
He made such a good point there, man. And this is why I feel like it all has to kind of do with contract negotiations and who's gonna have their extensions and who won't be extended. Because Draymond's getting old, man. He's getting old. He picks up a lot of fouls. Always be getting into foul trouble. Averaging single-digit points, single-digit rebounds. Like, he's becoming less and less of an asset for the Warriors. But Stephen A makes another point here.
Basketball. Talked about Wiseman and Kuminga and Moody. They're going to play. They need to get one championship. Go ahead, Stephen A. Quick thought. Career
right here
with the Warriors so far. That's the conversation.
Opt out.
Go ahead, Stephen A. Quick thought.
Opt out. Take a 2-year deal. Go to the Lakers and join LeBron. He wouldn't be averse to that.
Opt out next season and take a 2-year deal with the Lakers. I can see that happening. Because, you know, I don't believe the Warriors would trade Draymond. And if they would, he's not going to Lakers through trade. I believe the Lakers wouldn't even trade for him. Trade any of their players for him or any of their picks. You know, I believe it wouldn't be worth it. But hey, I'm just a guy. Like, I be just displaying my opinion here. This is all my opinion a lot of times. I talk about the facts and then give my own opinion about the facts. But at the same time, bro, Draymond could easily opt out next season and play for the Lakers. Here's the thing about LeBron and Draymond. They are really, really good friends. They have a strong relationship. So I feel like the Lakers would probably be Draymond's first choice. And with how tensions are with the Warriors at this moment, I don't see him staying past this season.
Steve Kerr says Draymond Green wasn't at Warriors scrimmage today and will rejoin the team
yeah.
after throwing a punch at teammate Jordan Poole during yesterday's practice.
That's big. Draymond was not at scrimmage today. And that makes sense. You know, the day after you punch a fellow teammate, tensions may still be high. Questions are being asked. You're in the limelight for something that shouldn't have happened. Video gets out. You know, you don't want things to escalate. You don't want things to keep going left. So it makes sense for him not to be there. But that's kind of big. That shows that maybe there is a big problem here.
Does this altercation raise in your mind?
No questions, none, zero, because I'll go back to the historical fact that Michael Jordan once punched Steve Kerr in the face, and at the end of that season, they had won the NBA championship. And
All right, this point. Now I want to talk about this. Michael Jordan punching Steve Kerr. Yes, this happened in a practice. And yes, they moved past it. And won a title that same season. But you got to look at who are the valuable players and who are the assets in this situation. Michael Jordan is regarded as the GOAT. And during that time, he was regarded as the GOAT. So it makes sense that he was not let go or traded or nothing from that punch to Steve Kerr. Because who's really the more valuable asset? People going to be on Jordan's side. He was considered the GOAT. He's clearly more valuable than Steve Kerr, who's just a role player. But in this situation, Draymond Green is less of an asset, in my opinion, than Jordan Poole is to the Golden State Warriors. So that's why Green is in a lot of trouble right now, bro. Draymond is in a lot of trouble. Because now the Warriors are asking themselves, is Draymond worth keeping? After all these incidents. Because he's had incidents on the court where he fouls out, flagrants, gets into little scuffles. Like Draymond he's kind of a troublemaker. Yes, he plays hard. He puts it out on the floor. But he makes questionable decisions sometimes, man. He's done it before. And now he's done it to a teammate. He did it to KD. Him and KD had a dynamic that just didn't flow together, man. Like, they just did not. They could not coexist on that team. They just bumped heads all the time. Them always yapping on the bench, chirping at each other. Tensions were always high with KD. So Draymond is no stranger to these situations. He's got experience with these situations. And that's kind of a question that the Warriors got to ask themselves: is Draymond worth keeping when he keeps getting into these altercations with teammates, which you don't want happening?
Who is the coach of these Warriors? Yes, it is Steve Kerr. Now, Draymond Green is this guy.
And Steve Kerr is the coach of the Warriors. He got punched. He's the one who got punched by Michael Jordan.
He's very physical. I would also point out he has 4 rings. And he's had 4 rings by being this guy. I don't know Jordan Poole at all. I am told he's a trash talker. Maybe Draymond Green had enough of his trash talking and popped him. But again, they both were on a championship team. So it's obvious that they can get along if they have to get along. And Draymond Green, 4 of these bad boys. Okay? So I got no questions.
Tony?
His argument makes a lot of sense. I disagree with the Michael Jordan one because of who were the assets and who weren't in that situation. But his other points make sense. They did win the chip last season. They have been teammates. They won as teammates. They clearly can work together when needed to. But what we're discussing here is this season. His points make a lot of sense. Draymond, yes, has won 4 chips. He's been this facilitator. He's been this defensive beast. But an argument can be that he's getting old, like I said. You know, single digit in points and rebounds. You know, and now you can use the punch. He's never punched He's never punched a teammate. Not KD, not Steph, nobody. And then he punches a young player. You know what I mean? And Draymond is always regarded as the leader of the Warriors, you know? The guy that everything kind of goes through. Steph Curry always be playing off ball. He's not really the facilitator, the general on offense. It's really Draymond. And for him to not be getting along with the young player who he really should be mentoring and guiding, it's just like, you know, how do you handle that as the personnel on the Warriors? How do you look at that? Like, this guy should be a leader. He's been on the Warriors like his whole career. Won 4 chips, veteran. He has a lot of knowledge, wisdom. And for him to be doing this to a young player, it's messed up, man. And that, like, a lot of these things you got to take into account. We got to see what happens with Draymond. We really got to see what happens with Draymond. You know, I don't know if the Warriors would let him go, but it is a logical answer. Especially with how social media is today. You want to see, like, some action taken by the team. Many people want to see that, you know. You got to look at the teams who he could play for. Number 1 team, probably the Lakers. Just because he has such a good dynamic and friendship with LeBron. And, you know, it's LA. Who wouldn't want to go to LA? You see all these players, bro. They would love to go to LA. Jordan Poole definitely should have handled the situation better. Shouldn't have known, you know, not to push a man who's all up in you, who's trash talking you, who chest bumps you especially. Because when he walks up on you, bro, he's trying to close that distance. He kind of wants that altercation, but he's not really instigating it. And for Jordan to push him, that gave Draymond the go to, okay, oh, you do this how we're doing it? Bet. You feel me? Like, it gave Draymond the trigger to, you know, go ahead and just punch him in the face, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy, man. Wow. And like I said, whoever let this get out, Whoever let this video get out, whoever sent this video to TMZ, whoever let them buy it, you gotta go. Like, you gotta be out the door. The boys gotta be like, bye-bye. F out of here, man. Cause that, bro, you can't let stuff like that get out. It's it's literally practice footage. How do you let practice footage get out to the public like that? Especially on TMZ, one of the biggest news outlets. Especially for drama. They are the number one news outlet for drama, and you give it to them? Like, what the? You give it to TMZ? Draymond's in a whole heap of shit for this, man. The Warriors are in a whole heap of shit. I feel like many people are on poolside. Especially, like, pussy-ass motherfuckers who, you know, don't want to fight. They're going to be like, oh, he only pushed him. Why did Draymond punch? Bro, it's basketball, bro. It happens. I play basketball with my brother all the time. We've gotten into fights on the court. Hey, and it's possible for them to move on. It really is. It's not that hard. Me and my brother, the amount of fights we've gotten into, bro, it's crazy. We moved on. We live together. We're chilling now. You know what I mean? We've grown on that basketball court. Learned a lot of lessons. Now we just play hard. Ain't no punching. There's a little bit of chatter sometimes, you feel me? But we never fight on that court no more. We don't talk that fighting talk. Whenever we do trash talk, it's about the game. Never about nothing else. What happens on the court stays on the court, you feel me? So that's going to be the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. A lot of juicy news. Yeah, we just got to see how this plays out, you know? But, yeah. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss another video. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.